For the first time ever, Pokemon Go and Pokemon TCG are combining forces to create a brand new TCG set and Pokemon Go event that you really don't want to miss. And here's why. Basically, TLDR in this entire situation, Pokemon TCG, the trading card game, is coming out with a set that features Pokemon Go. There is one TCG Pokemon Go card, it's the Professor Willow card, but it's irrelevant. This is a full set, and with the set comes a really good in-game event featuring a lot of the Pokemon that are in the set. Now, before we go over the event, hold on, there's one quick thing that is way more time sensitive. It is the Ultra Unlocks for the current event, the Adventure Week event. This is important, this is big. Okay, so quickly, Adventure Week, if you want to know the whole breakdown on the event, I'll leave a video on screen, go check that out. There's some extra things we're getting as a part of Adventure Week because of Pokemon GO Fest. And these things include Unknown F will be appearing in raid battles during the duration of the event, and yes, you can get Shiny Unknown F. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we'll be seeing Shiny Unknown F in Pokemon Go. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but Unknown F is like the most iconic, when you go into your Pokedex, it's Unknown F that is the Pokedex image for it. Unknown F is like the thumbnail unknown. I don't know, it's the main unknown. So to get the Shiny as a part of this event is awesome. Now, it is in raid battles, and you've seen my raid battle luck throughout the weekend with the tier 1 raids, so I doubt this will be easy to get. I will personally be hunting this as hard as I can on Twitch, so make sure to check my link in the description. We're streaming a lot this week and next week with the new raids. Also for Adventure Week, there will be timed research. You can get 3 free incubators from it. Nice. There will be a research day. This is so big, and I'm gonna freaking grind this, and I'm excited to see this back. One of the biggest parts of Adventure Week is the fact that we're getting 2 new Pokemon, Tyrunt and Amora, and 2 shinies, and 2 shiny Pokemon spawning more often, Cranidos and Shieldon, very rare shinies, very awesome shinies. And on Sunday, June 12th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. local time, there's a research day for these 4 Pokemon. During this 4-hour window, if you spin Pokestops, you'll get special field research tasks that will give you encounters with Cranidos and Shieldon, and you do have a higher chance of encountering the shinies. This is one of the best days to go Shundo hunting in Pokemon Go, especially for 2 very useful and very rare shinies. This is because field research has certain IV floors that make getting a 100% IV a lot easier, way easier than wild spawns. I don't know the Shundo odds. Reese, can you put those on screen? But these are the Shundo odds from field research, so it's pretty decent odds. Good luck out there. Also from 11 a.m. to noon and 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., Amora will be spawning more often in the wild, and apparently we need to, quote unquote, keep an eye on the sky. You just might notice some special weather. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. And then from noon to 1 and 2 to 3 p.m., Tyrunt will be spawning more in the wild. And the wild encounters for these 4 hours include Diglett, Alolan Diglett, Geodude, Alolan Geodude, Onix, Rhyhorn, Sudowoodo, Aeron, and Dwebble, all of which can be shiny. This will be an actually awesome day. I was worried about the Ultra Unlocks coming to Pokemon Go being a part of events rather than their own separate events. I thought it wouldn't be as exciting as last year. It's as exciting as last year. This is really good. And that is the Ultra Unlock rewards we're getting from Pokemon Go Fest for the Adventure Week event. Now, let's talk about what today's video is really about, the Pokemon TCG crossover event. This event will be happening from Thursday, June 16th at 10 o'clock a.m. to Thursday, June 30th at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. And there will be new Pokemon. Welcome Wimpod and Glossopod to Pokemon Go for the first time ever. And now, Glossopod in Pokemon Go, how's it gonna do? It's gonna be a dual bug and water type with a max CP of 3,575. It might be a decent bug type attacker because the bug types, there aren't really that many great bug types in Pokemon Go, but it's not, there's a lot of good water types. This won't rank amongst the water types. It'll probably honestly have more usefulness in PvP depending on the moves, but it for sure is a really sick Pokemon, so cool one to have for this event. Also, we'll be getting Pikachu wearing a TCG hat that can be shiny. There will be special collection challenges as a part of this event, 6 of them actually, all with varying difficulties, and we can get rewards like XP, a lure module, and an incubator, and we'll get encounters with Pokemon like Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, and, drumroll please, Meltan. We'll talk about him in a minute. This is big. Wild spawns for this event include Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Squirtle, Wartortle, Alolan, Rattata, Pikachu with the TCG hat, Slowpoke, Magikarp, Eevee, Spinarak, Natu, Aipom, Numel, Bidoof, Pidove, Wimpod, and if you're very lucky, Onix, Chansey, Snorlax, Dragonite, and or Slacking. Wow. And there's also one little surprise for the wild spawns. Lunatone and Solrock will be featured in the Pokemon TCG Pokemon GO expansion set, and in celebration of that, they will be appearing in the wild around the world for the entire event. These events are Eastern and Western Hemisphere Pokemon, which means they're regionals, which means wherever you live in the world, you can only find one or the other. Now, they both have shinies, and they're both fantastic shinies, but they're very hard to get because they're regional. For this event, and this event only, they'll be spawning worldwide. It is a great time to shiny hunt these two. Okay, these spawns for this event are cracked. All right, out of those spawns, what are the ones you want to focus on? Obviously, all of the starters. Bulbasaur and Ivysaur because Mega Venusaur is the #1 grass-type Pokemon. Squirtle and Wartortle because Mega Blastoise is the #1 water-type Pokemon. Charmander and Charmeleon are huge because Mega Charizard X and Y are top fire types, dragon types, and flying types. They're just super OP. Slowpoke is a great catch because Mega Slowbro is a pretty good water and psychic type Pokemon. Magikarp is great because Mega Gyarados is a top water and dark type Pokemon, and a great shiny. Eevee because Eevee has plenty of very useful Eevee evolutions. Onix because Mega Steelix is the #1 steel type. And Dragonite, such an awesome wild spawn, a very, very nostalgic one from the 2016 days, and it's a top dragon and flying type in game. It's just an OG Pokemon, great catch. Especially the shadow version of it, really, really good. Now let's talk about the big thing, Meltan. For the first time in nearly 1 year, Shiny Meltan will be available during this event. Shiny Meltan is important because it really only comes around once a year, if that. It is a very, very exclusive, hard to get shiny Pokemon. One of the hardest in the game. Now, in order to get Meltan in Pokemon GO, you do have to use the mystery box, and I will leave a link to the video up above that shows you how to get, unlock, and use your mystery box in Pokemon GO. Also, apparently the time it takes to open up the Meltan box will be reduced, so I think right now you can open up a mystery box once every 3 days? Every 5 days, I think? I think it's once every 5 days you can open up your box, and I'm pretty sure during the event, it should be once every 3 days, I think is usually how it goes. Now, Meltan evolves over to this absolutely wonderful shiny right here, Shiny Melmetal, or Melmetal. How is Melmetal in Pokemon GO? Well, let me show you how good it is. I'm gonna go here, we're gonna max it out. 296 XL candies, 250,000 Stardust, to level 50, baby. 3,883 CP, level 50, Shiny Melmetal. This one's also very nostalgic because this is the Pokemon that got me to 100 million lifetime XP. It's my baby. Unfortunately, my baby sucks in Pokemon GO. It's a pure steel type with normal electric and rock type moves. It is not useful for anything, but it's a cool Pokemon. It's very, very iconic in the main series. It has a lot of like significance I forget why it's significant, but I know it is. It's got a cool shiny, and it is a really, really dope Pokemon that gets very, very high in CP. I think it's cool, I love it, and a great shiny to get. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure when you catch Meltan, because it's technically a mythical, every time you catch one of them, you get an XL candy for it. Reese, can you put on screen if I'm correct or not? Because I don't know. But I know that I have 515 XL candies for my Melmetal right here, because I'm pretty sure every time you catch one, you get an XL candy. So it's an easy Pokemon to get to level 50. If you're looking to get to level 50 in Pokemon GO, one of the challenges is to have, what, 3 Pokemon that are level 50? 5 Pokemon that are level 50? Which is pretty hard to do, but this makes it easier. Okay, that's Meltan. Let's talk about the field research encounters happening during this event. Here are the Pokemon you get from field research. Ivysaur, Charmeleon, Wartortle, Pikachu with a Pokemon TCG hat, the brand new Wimpod, and if you're lucky, and oh my gosh, this is amazing, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Snorlax, Dragonite, and Slaking are also in the field research. And yes, you can get Shiny Venusaur, Shiny Charizard, Shiny Blastoise, and Shiny Snorlax out of the field research. That is absurd. And what about the raids? 1-star raids will have Chansey, Larvitar, Timber, and Wimpod. 3-star raids will have Alolan Executor, Snorlax, Dragonite, and Slaking. 5-star raids will have Mewtwo, ah yes! And Mega Raids, this is also huge, we'll have Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, and freaking Mega Blastoise. And out of those raids, if you're gonna use raid passes, which raids should you use your passes on? Larvitar is pretty good because Tyranitar is just one of the best Pokemon in Pokemon GO. Tyranitar is a top rock and dark type Pokemon in the game, and both of those typings are some of the most useful for raids, especially legendary raids. And Tyranitar will eventually get a Mega in the future, and it will be the #1 rock type until the end of time. Larvitar, although it had a calm day in the past, and although it's featured in a lot of events like GO Fest, it would be a good usage of raid passes if you're looking to spend on it. Timber also is a great choice because Conkeldurr, its evolution, is a top fighting type and has a great shiny. Dragonite, it's a top dragon and flying type, especially the Shadow, although you can't get shiny Dragonite from the raids. Kind of an L. Mewtwo, an obvious amazing Pokemon to get from the raids for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it's one of the best psychic types in Pokemon Go, very easily. It's also a really good ghost type. It's not a ghost type, but it has Shadow Ball, which does an obscene amount of damage. Also, Mewtwo will have 2 Megas in the future, Mega Mewtwo X and Y, and they will be absolutely overpowered in Pokemon Go. If you want to know how overpowered, go and check out JT Gilly's channel. He just did some videos covering them. And speaking of the moves, Mewtwo caught between June 16th through the 23rd will know Shadow Ball, and Mewtwo caught between June 23rd and July 1st will know Psystrike. And then all of the Mega Pokemon during this event are all extremely meta relevant in Pokemon Go. They're all great ones to raid to get more Mega energy if you need it. And that's the Pokemon TCG Pokemon Go event. What about the TCG set? Because I like Pokemon cards. Looking at some of the previews, you can see we've got the Pikachu with the Pokemon hat, or the TCG hat, which will be spawning in Pokemon Go, which is great. The Mewtwo V card looks so good, dude. It's like Mewtwo floating in the middle of a city, New York City. Awesome. Such a sick card. Love the Mewtwo. I don't know if that's an alternate art, but dude, that is fire. There will be Wimpod and Golisopod, because obviously they will be coming to Pokemon Go. And then all of the starters will be there. You've got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. That Charizard card is kind of crazy. Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise, all very cool. And then there's gonna be Radiant cards, which is the shinies. It's the shiny cards. There's Radiant Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, and these guys look nuts, man. I think my favorite is honestly the Blastoise, just because it has that golden background. But we'll have to see what these cards look like in person, because the texture of the card might make them look a lot cooler. Kind of like how Shining cards from Neo Destiny, they look way cooler in person because of the texturing of the card. We'll have to see. But this could be sick. And that is the Ultra Unlock and the upcoming TCG event. Let me know in the comments what are you most excited for, and stay tuned on Twitch and YouTube for some really exciting content covering these updates coming soon. See you then.